Jesus responded, "Do you see these enormous buildings? Not even one stone will be left upon another. All will be demolished." Okay, it may sound a little doom and gloom when we read it, but I think what makes me smile as I read this is if we think about what has happened to prompt Jesus to respond with this. They're coming out of the temple, and one of the disciples, one of Jesus' disciples, they don't say who, so always a good indication that we're invited to put ourselves in that place. One of the disciples turns to Jesus and says, "Jesus, do you see these huge, massive buildings?" Maybe he's looking at the temple, maybe he's looking at buildings around. "Do you see these massive buildings? Wow." I'm paraphrasing. I don't think there was a Greek word for wow. But he was definitely caught up in the majesty of the temple. He's caught up in the size of the tradition. And Jesus replies, "You see those buildings? Not one stone will remain upon another." It sounds like Jesus is planning some sort of destruction of the building. I don't think Jesus is talking about actual destruction. What Jesus is talking about here is kingdom. Kingdom. You see, throughout the Gospels, we hear Jesus teach that his kingdom is not of this world. Now, in Jesus' time, there were lots of kingdoms. There were lots of rulers. There were lots of those who were in charge. Even on their money, as on ours, are pictures of rulers, a picture of Caesar. Kingdoms abounded. Jesus was even tried for the assumption that he was trying to overthrow Rome, overthrow the kingdom, claiming his own authority, his own right to be on a coin, if you will. But Jesus' response, "My kingdom is not of this world." This unnamed disciple, and so maybe we can think about it as you or me. This unnamed disciple was caught up in the kingdom of the world, the power of the world, the grandiose buildings of power, of kingdom. And this is, I think, Jesus' subtle way of just offering the reminder. What you see as power, as big, as kingdom, ultimately is temporary. It won't last. See, all of that is of this world. The kingdom I'm seeking, the kingdom I'm talking of, the kingdom that I'm hoping in, the kingdom that is one of resurrection and not of death, is not of this world. It's not of stones. It cannot be knocked down or destroyed or overtaken. Here Jesus is offering an interesting reminder of what really matters. Amen.